वेट मैम राइट चले अंदर चलो
आ जाओ
भाई वाइट लाइट दो ना कौन है ये
वाइट लाइट
दादा
नहीं दो ना मैम आ जाइए मैम
दादा वाइट लाइट दो ना वाइट तो आने की जगह तो बनी थी अरे मैं
You met Masuma? Yes, I did.
वेट
आगे सारा वेट यहाँ पे 8 साल में नहीं गए That's Deepak. Hello. How are you?
मैम एक साथ में फोटो
वो साइड में
हाँ या आ जाइए
अरे यार मेरी जगह आ गया आगे हो गया भाई बहुत मुझे भी लुक सेंटर में कम
मैम राइट
मैम लुक हियर
डन थैंक यू मैम
डाउन कर दो
हाँ ले लीजिए फिर
हाँ यस मैम लुक हियर वन मोर मैम
भाई हटो नीचे करना डाउन
मैम यहाँ पर देखिए
मैम वो
मैम यहाँ मैम लुक हियर एक मिनट है मैडम
लाइट वाले चलिए
हेलो
एडिट करके भेज देना ना कॉलेज के प्रोजेक्ट है सिनेमेटोग्राफर
मेरा कलर तो ठीक लग रहा है ना
एक्सक्यूज मी मैम इधर है अभी वो आएगा
चेकिंग चालू है
टाइम है घर जाके आ सकते हैं
हाँ हाँ
नहीं सारे अरे मुझे बीच में आ रहे हैं भाई
अरे टूट जाएगा रिबिन भाई
अरे डिस्प्ले में जो दिख रहा है वो देखो ना
Thank you so much.
चलो आज रिबिन काट लो
बस कैमरा नहीं है
यार मेरा थोड़ा पैकेज लिंक है आप तो थोड़ा वाइड एंगल लो ना हाँ वाइड एंगल तुम आगे जाके खड़े रह गए अरे आ जाओ मिलो ना
So please bless us.
Yes.
Oh, so nice.
इधर आ जाइए क्यों पता मैम
इतना डालिए मैम इधर बैठ जाइए एक बार
मैम
इधर बैठिए अच्छा है हाँ बैठ जाइए
मैम बैठ जाइए
ये
एकदम आगे यस मैम
It's
Look at you.
really kid friendly and super.
सॉरी
डन फोटो फोटो हो गया आइए मैम आगे
यस
आने को मैम को हल्ला मत करो अरे बिंग से बाहर देगा अरे पेंटिंग भी तो देखने दो
पेंटिंग किधर है मैम
मैम इधर
ठीक है
वाह
हाँ हाँ
आइए सर
मैम आ जाइए
आइए मैम
This is so cute.
And these are like
पीछे ले कैमरा
babies, baby waters.
हॉस्पिटल का प्ले एरिया ज्यादा है किड्स विल लव इट राइट
अरे
आगे चलते जाओ।
मालूम है
So in sharing come
यार तुम लोग को
जाओ जाओ चार लोग में लड़ रहे हो
वही मैं
यार,
बोला
तू
था।
भी तू कर ले
धक्का मुक्की नहीं
मेरे को
कर रहा
ट्रांसफर दे
we go that side. Very homely, very pleasant. Come.
फोन उठा भाई चलो
You all wait that side.
आइए
चलो बाइट करें
You back on the side. Actually, we are so set. It's just so it's the baby vibes.
चलो बैठ गया
अरे ना उसका भाई थोड़ा ध्यान रखो वीडियो का भी
कम क्लोज था
भाई
हाँ हाँ हाँ
वीडियो का ध्यान रखो
भाई ध्यान रखिए क्या कर रहे हैं यस कम द सेंटर
बस
कम क्लोजर या यस लुक एट हियर यस वन मोर सर लुक एट हियर
लेट क्यों आता हूँ मैं इतना जल्दी आके तू लेट आ रहा है
अरे पूरा मैच कर रहा ड्रेस डन
Come, Anita. We go. Yeah, nice you.
थैंक यू मैम
Come here. There are more locations.
मैम रुक लेना होगा
इधर
बस बस
वेरी नाइस
नहीं तो बिल्कुल करवा लो ना उसको आपसे कुछ उसको करना ही नहीं है बाकी है नहीं अभी तक फोन ही नहीं किया आएगा ही नहीं आएगा हाँ ये उसको बात करो अभी तक फोन नहीं किए आप बात करो वो आराम से इसलिए
Good morning for spending your Sunday morning with us, and I hope you like the experience. Anita and Dr. Ashok Jori is with us today, and we are so blessed to have them around for the inauguration of this beautiful place. I think more than me speaking, they would like to share. I would be happy if they share their experience with us.
Absolutely, I'm really glad that I am a part of this inauguration. With a hospital, all you need is honesty, transparency, which with Criticare Asia has been, you know, that's how they've been, and with everybody. And my experience, my history has been brilliant. And now they're coming up with such a beautiful, aap sabne dekha, the pediatric ward. It's just beautiful. I mean, for kids, it's actually like a play zone. So I think they'll really enjoy, even though, you know, if they're unwell or whatever, the vibrance, the colors, it's really, really nice.
Yeah, like she was telling me upstairs that I wish I would have got Arav here. He would have played around
Yeah,
and thought it's a play area, not a ward.
huge.
But at the same time, the seriousness of this place, I think Dr. Jory will
Yes,
throw some light
absolutely.
about the setup that we are and how important it is to have this kind of a setup for a safe journey for a mother and a child.
Yes, so it's a wonderful setup. I've been around and I saw the wards, I saw the NICU, PICU, the pediatric ward. The OTs, I'm told they're very good. I'll be seeing after this conference, but I'm told that they're very, very good. You know. So such a setup is definitely a luxury, which is no more a luxury, it's a necessity. It's a necessity because children need to be cared well, you know. So we always talk in terms of past, present and future. You know. So past is old, pediatric, so they require special care. Present is the adult population, they require good care. And your future is the children, the pediatric part of our population, which is very large actually. India has 500 million children. You know. So we require more setups. I think these setups are very, very less in number. And I'm a fanatic, die-hard pediatric orthopedic surgeon, okay, working now for the last 35 to 40 years in this field, actually from 1980, so it's about 42 years in this field. And I have always been a champion for pediatric setups, pediatric care, specialized knowledge and specialized care to give the best results. You know. So today it's become an era of specialization. I'm not saying that we don't need generalists. We require general people, okay, who can look, you know, at a person as a whole, and then say, okay, this requires a special care. This is beyond my purview. It requires a special care. You need to go to a specialist. You know, and that's very much required because knowledge has expanded so much. It's not possible for one person to have all that knowledge which is in medical science. In fact, it's not possible even for me, being in pediatric orthopedics, to know about the whole of pediatric orthopedics. So specialist attention and specialist centers have become important, you know, and I am very, very happy that this is a center which is a step in the right direction. It has been a pleasure for me to come here. I have come to this area after a long time, but I am an alumnus of Holy Cross High School, which is very near. So it was a double pleasure for me to come here, but sadly I could not recognize the place, you know, and we were lost. We went around, you know, and we were lost. Something which was so easily recognizable for me has changed so much, you know, in the years that have gone by, you know, but I think this is an exemplary center, you know. It's like in the Oasis you have something which everyone needs, you know, very, very important. And I must congratulate Dr. and Mrs. Namjoshi for taking this initiative, for getting this started. And I wish them all the best. I wish the hospital very well. I am sure you're fulfilling a need, you know, indirectly, like we do surgery and we fulfill a need, you know, but to create that environment where surgery can be done peacefully, you know, with a whole mind, you know, without worrying about anything else, and you have everything available in one place, you have the technical expertise which is required. You have created that. In fact, that's a great job, I must say, and kudos to all of you. Thank you.
I think central suburbs needed something like this under one roof. मैं recently माँ बनी हूँ, recently नहीं 1.5 साल हुआ, and I delivered in a hospital जहाँ पर NICU नहीं था. So तभी मैंने realize नहीं किया the importance of NICU. Luckily with Arav, everything was peaceful and fine. But I know a friend who had a tough time, and that's when I realized that how important it is to have a hospital which is fully accommodated with an NICU, with a PICU, with mother care, including the child care, you know. ये ऐसी चीज़ है कि कब क्या हो जाए, you never know. So you need all of that under one roof, and that is what you have here. That is the USP, and I really congratulate you guys. It's a beautiful setup. It has it all, and yeah, it's lovely.
So since we are talking about the setup and we all know how beautiful it is because we have visited it, but what was your actual vision behind creating this setup? I would ask Dr. Nam Joshi to throw the light on it because he is the visionary behind this. I'm just his co-partner who's working towards fulfilling his vision.
That's a very good question. As Sir was also referring to, okay, today the children are relatively neglected in majority of the hospitals in the city. If you'll see, maternity is still restricted to gynecological maternity nursing homes to a large extent. The bigger hospitals are not doing a lot of maternity work. Likewise, the children also, the NICU, PICU is missing from majority of the hospitals. Now, NICU, PICU requires a larger understanding and a better manpower than the adult ICU. The number of doctors trained to take care of neonates and all is also very restricted. So today if you'll see, the entire society is gradually changing, where the age of marriage is shifting more northwards. So you have more senior, so-called senior women giving birth to children. Now these children usually have a high risk of developing some kind of a problem. Today IVFs are becoming more common, so all the infertility treatment leads to multiple babies being born. Again, that increases the risk of the mother and the child. So hospitals need to gear up for this renewed situation in the society. So as a practicing doctor, I understood that the adult care is being reasonably addressed, but whereas the neonates and the pediatrics do not really have proper infrastructure in which to work in. So the moment we got a premise which could house everything together, obviously as a clinician it was a dream come true. Okay? You wanted to take care of everyone in the society, the past, the present as well as the future. The space was available, so we could put the infrastructure together. And now senior doctors are collaborating, which is all the space as well as good doctors is what makes hospitals. Okay, so we hope to bring that formula together and gradually have something which is not only, I wouldn't even say central suburbs is under addressed, even western suburbs, if you see, there are not too many NICUs or anything. Okay, except for perhaps pockets in Vile-Parle or directly in Bandra. So in between there's a huge population. Every suburb is like a town by itself. Okay, so compared to that, the number of NICUs is negligible. We need more and more of those.
As Anita ji, you are a mother, as well as today you came over here, you saw all the infrastructure and everything. Is it so? Did you miss anything? Like, did you thought that this should be there at my time? Is it so? Something was like that?
Definitely, the fact that a new mother is so anxious and everything is just so new for the mother. The fact that I was so lost in the entire thing that it didn't even come to my mind that NICU hona chahiye. You know how important that is what I'm realizing now. And that's why I would suggest that when you deliver, you know, when you need the care, you should have everything ready. Everything should be easily accessible because kabhi bhi kuch bhi ho sakta hai, kuch bhi problem ho, so you need that access. So I wish I had thought of that and had an NICU in my hospital, but luckily, touch wood, everything was smooth.
But Anita is talking about normal deliveries, and there are a lot of babies who are born premature. So nowadays it's very common for various reasons, you know. And baby may born 800 grams, 1 kilogram, you know, when they should be 3 kilograms. Born 28 weeks, 26 weeks, you know, 30 weeks.
Yes, sir. To add to this, in our NICU here, we had a 700-gram baby.
My God.
And then we took care of that baby for 3 months, 4 months, and it went back home. So the satisfaction that we also derived from this whole incident was so beautiful. And this is just one incident that I'm narrating right now because it's recent.
So many.
But there's so many like this that we come across. And
yeah, so it becomes essential, you know. So anyone delivering, I think all those facilities have to be there. You never know what will happen and when. And good antenatal care, which I'm sure exists here, you know. So good antenatal care and good postnatal care, after delivery care and before delivery, you know. So things are detected very early and remedial measures can be taken.
So since we are talking about the
You mean in the antenatal period? Yeah. Well, I'm an orthopedic surgeon, incidentally, but I have some general knowledge of this, Maybe they can tell you more. She especially she, because she recently became a mother.
Yeah.
So what all care did you take? You tell them for their knowledge.
Well, the gynac obviously guides you, and this place has amazing doctors under one roof. So I'm sure whoever gets admitted will give you the best advice. I'm just a new mom. I'm still very new to all of this to actually give tips, but I'm sure they have the best under one roof that will guide you through.
No, what I would add to this now, from whatever the experience that we have had in all our 20 years of career, is see, pregnancy is something so beautiful that all of us look forward to. But it can really become ugly and very, very stressful at times. There are so many anxiousness that goes into a mother, even during pregnancy, even if everything is normal, So you just don't need a gynac who can deliver you, but you need somebody and a setup which holds your hand, who are your friends and who are always with you to guide you through, and you know you're in a safe hands. So that's the kind of feeling that Criticare practices with all our prenatal as well as postnatal cases. And then after that also, when the baby is born, there's so much. They're like, she's the first time mother. There are people who are also, even if it's the second baby or a third baby, every time it's a new experience. Like I have 2 children and I had 2 different pregnancy altogether. One was totally peaceful and everything, the other one was a little questionable, and so all of us go through our experiences. At that point in time, you need a team who's taking care of you really very well, who's holding you throughout the journey. And gynecologist becomes your friend. They become your friend and they are guiding you across. They're holding your hand. They're making you at ease. As well as if you know that you're in a technically sound place where anything happens to you or your child, you can be rushed to a OT and you can be taken care of. It's not, if it's not a normal labor. Or there are technically if there are good equipments, a hospital is well equipped, we can figure out for you well in advance if there is something going wrong with all the sonographies and the tests that we have. And we can accordingly plan your delivery, and we can accordingly make sure that things go all right. And the pleasant experience remains present for you and your baby and your family.
Yeah, so to give you a simple formula, eat well, sleep well, bask in all that attention and care you're getting, and make peace with your mother-in-law.
I'm sure you might.
I made peace with my mother-in-law. Sorry, yeah.
So I'm sure you might have entered the pediatric ward for
I did.
your delivery time. Any memories which you have recollected after entering the ward?
Well, honestly, when you're going through the experience, there's just so much going on that you don't notice a lot of things. But yeah, definitely if I would have chosen this hospital, the ambience, the colors, the vibrance, like I was saying, I should have gotten RF today, he would have had so much fun. Because the setup is so beautiful and so friendly, and everybody is so warm. So that is what you need in a hospital, which it all has.
Although we had a talk about the setup and everything, but still this is a time that many women have a problem for their pregnancy. So would you like to suggest them anything? Because still there are many problems. Just like you said, 35 age or else 40 when they try. But then too, they are in very worries. As you can see many TV stars also, they have this problem. So they are going through it. So would you like to give any suggestion for them?
Sorry, what problem?
They're
older, matlab they conceived. Acha, age-wise. I don't know. I mean, I conceived at 39, and I think age is just a number. If you have a good lifestyle, you take care of yourself, everything falls into place. But then again, risk is always attached. You never know, which is why you need a good setup and you need to deliver at the right place.
One thing we definitely know, that the incidence of birth problems are higher with elderly mothers.
Yeah. The statistics
Elder
say
pregnancy, so if possible, have children early, if
Yeah.
possible,
Yeah.
And the other general care you can take is, of course, like for those who smoke and drink, because it's very prevalent. I see at the corner girls standing and smoking, these days, So try and avoid that. That's harmful for your baby.
100%. Your lifestyle is everything. You have to take care of yourself to have a healthy baby, healthy life, healthy future.
Yeah, plus message to the actress like Anita and other people is, thankfully now the trend has changed. So even if you're a mother like Kareena Kapoor, like Anita, you can still rock it, right? I mean, so don't wait for your careers and everything to go up to that peak to become a mother. Mother is also a very joyous thing. So enjoy it at the right time with the right health, because that baby, not only we only talking about the pregnancy, the 9 months. The 9 months just is not the ending. It's the beginning of a new life. So make sure that you are healthy enough and you're strong enough and you're leading a good lifestyle so that you have a good motherhood and a good parenthood later. And of course, career will come in. Everything. I also took a break from my career to be a mother, and I'm back to my career. I'm rocking as I was earlier, or even better. So, and there's so many other examples now.
Yeah, but
so I would advise these actresses to take the time out and do the right thing at the right time.
But again, don't take pressure of it.
Yeah.
It should happen when you are in the right space of mind, when you are ready for something as big as having a child.
That's what I was supposed to ask. Like, how much is it necessary to be mentally prepared for being a mother?
I mean, for each it's different, but for me, I think I'm enjoying my motherhood. Like whoever meets me, they say, you know, it's reflecting on the way you are on social media or whatever, because I was completely ready and I was really wanting a child. So that really makes a difference in how you, how happy you are in the process of being a mother. So definitely you should be at peace. You should want it. It's a phase. It's a life-changing phase. So you definitely have to be ready for it.
I would only like to add one thing from science perspective. If you will see the human body, there are various stages of the growth of the human body. You cannot expect a 10-year-old to be a sports champion equivalent to an adult. You can't expect the 50-year-old to perform the best. It's usually your 20 to 30 age group where your body gives peak performance. This is what science and analysis says. So social circumstances today are changing all the trends. But from a human body perspective, your fittest for reproduction between that 20 to 30 age group. This is what science says. Now, society has come to different stages. There are always adaptations which we are doing. The entire development of species is on adaptation of the fittest. So today, elder people also adapting to all those situations. But the PK, the way you would not expect a 39-year-old cricketer to match a 22-year-old cricketer. He can perform. In between there would be exceptions, but the fittest stage would be the 22-year-old or the 24-year-old. So from that point of view, reproduction is ideally between 20 to 30 years of age. We are seeing all the variations. India has been a place where we have had pregnancies at 12 years of age also, 13 years of age also, and now at 60 years of age also. But as doctors and as science, we view it a little skeptically. We are always a little more apprehensive, a little more careful, because with experience we know we can head towards trouble. So those are the only things which anybody who is planning to have a child needs to look into. What is the fitness of my body? That's all.
No, but honestly, I do some days feel I wish I'd had a child sooner. Luckily, everything went off smoothly or whatever. But also, like time is passing by so quickly, and you're seeing your child grow. So I want to see him get married. I want to see his future. So I do feel the sooner the better, because it's the most beautiful experience one can
also,
have.
all the mothers in this room will agree that, you're living one more life, right? You're living again your life from childhood. As your child is growing, you're growing all over again. Yeah. And there's so much more. If you're planning to have a baby, then you should be prepared for those demands. And it's a beautiful demand. It's a beautiful change in life. But then there is a change. And we need to be prepared for it. We can't just take it, bacha deliver ho gaya, ab hum back to our career. No, it's not going to be
about
like
enjoying the process.
It is about enjoying, It's a journey, and it's a beautiful journey. So one has to be mentally prepared for
I'm
it.
doing everything that I didn't do in my childhood. I'm sitting on the swing, I'm doing the messy art, I'm doing everything. I'm having a blast with Arav. Thank you for coming. Thank you so much for